guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's episode is going to be a plant update. So let's get started and look at all of these beautiful plants and all the amazing updates I have for you. So we're going to start with the rose stems that I still have and are watering. And it just looks like there's a little growth on the end here. Nothing too exciting, but by the end of next month I should know something for sure. So here is my Easter cactus. As you know, I have repotted it and it looks to be doing quite well. There's new leaves popping up, which is very, very good. So I'm hoping that it will grow more and it'll be more leaves. So by Easter of next year, I will have lots and lots of buds in this guy. That is the hope at this point. So now on to the next Easter cactuses. These are my last two Easter cactuses. So those guys are right there. They are growing wonderfully right now. This guy has fallen over. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal right now. As long as it's growing and there's new leaves, it's not a big deal. So there is a new leaf growing on that guy. Sometimes they like to do that. I don't know why, but they do. Some just like to stand up and some just like to lay around like that. So now we are going to move on to my Christmas cactuses. So here is my big Christmas cactus right here. And this guy is just growing leaves, which is amazing. Right now we got a few new leaves coming up. So probably around the colder months, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put it by a door where there's going to be lots of cold air coming in. So that's definitely something to do when it gets a little bit colder. Right now it's like the end of June, so right now for Florida Christmas cactuses, I'm not going to be really worried about that until about the month of October to November, depending on the weather. If it's going to be cold by end of October, beginning of November, but that's usually the time where you want to put it out by the door where it's cold. That's where you kind of want to put it so it can get ready to do some buds. So here's this guy, and right now this guy has not produced any new leaves, but that's totally fine. You expect new leaves, but some just won't produce any new leaves for a while, but that's totally fine. As long as it's still this green color and it's still growing like that and you're watering it as it's needed, there's no worries right now. It's like if it wasn't growing, that would be a worry for me, but it's totally fine. It's like if you have leaves dying off and it's not producing any new leaves, then that would be an issue. But that one's just staying still. So it likes to do that apparently. So we got this guy, he was growing lots and lots of leaves. We got some right there. So yeah, everything is looking good for this guy. But again, there's nothing really to do except water and fertilize until the cold months. And then when it's the cold months, you want to put it by a door and then have it there. What I usually do is every night before I go to bed, I would take them out into the garage, because the garage is the coldest part of the house during the winter. I take them, I place them out there all night, and then when it's time for me to get up, I bring them back in. I do that every single day during the winter. That kind of promotes them to say, okay, it's time to start growing some buds now. That's what it usually promotes. So we got my aloe plant right here, which is doing marvelously. Got one of the lower leaves dying off. That's totally normal for this guy, but everything is looking good. And outside, the mother plant is growing a flower. I'll definitely take you guys out there and show you that as soon as I'm done with the rest of the plant updates. Then we'll go outside and I will show you the mother plant where I've gotten these two babies from and show her flowers right now. She is producing a flower. They do that, it's just just what the mother plant likes to do. So here is my orchid, and right now we get this flower spike right here. It's still pretty firm, so I'm not going to cut it off. I am actually going to change the water of my orchids today. So yeah, we've got leaves that are growing nicely. The root system is looking nice. I just got to change the water on some of these orchids that look a little dirty. You only want to change the water if they look dirty or they have bugs and stuff in them. So here's this orchid. This leaf's doing quite well. We got this nice flower spike right here, and maybe it will rebloom for me. That is my hope at this point. So it's always nice to see an orchid rebloom for you, especially when you're taking absolutely the best care that you can and they rebloom, which means it's such a good sign to see when they rebloom. So here's this guy. We got this flower spike right here. We got this root that wants to grow in the air. And we got some new leaves coming in right here. This new leaf is doing wonderfully. And the root system is looking good. And what I always do, either if I change the water or it's time to fertilize them, what I do is I'll take them out of their container, clean the container, and I would check the root system every single time. That way you're never having dead roots in with the healthy roots. I don't think that's a good idea. I've never heard any bad things happening from that, but I just like to have that. So we have this flower spike right here, which is growing quite well right now. And we have a little surprise. We got these aerial roots right here, but it is growing a new leaf right there. It's very, very tiny right now. So this tells me that what I am currently doing is working. So if you're growing it for a few months and it starts growing new leaves, it starts growing new roots, it's saying I like this, which is always a good thing for me. I love it. So here's my baby orchid. This is my baby orchid because it's the smallest of the group. I have 6 total. This is the smallest. So right now it's growing quite well. We got this aerial root right out there just hanging out. It's what it likes to do. And everything is looking good. There's no new signs of new roots coming in. But I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't. I would love to be at the point where I can upgrade that bowl. I can take that bowl, put it away, and get one of the bigger ones that the others are in. That would be amazing for me. So here's this guy right here. This leaf is yellowing, but as you can see, it's the bottom leaf of this side, so it's totally normal for that to do. And we got this new leaf right here, and we got this root growing. It's growing so much. I freaking love it. So I just need it to grow a little bit more so it can touch the water. It needs to grow just a little bit more, and then it'll touch the water. Okay, next guys, we're gonna go outside and we are gonna see the mother aloe plant where I got all the babies from and show you her beautiful, beautiful flower that is coming out. So here are all my aloe plants. And right now this is the beautiful mother or aloe plant right here, which is growing a flower right there, which is amazing. I can't wait to see it come out. But this is the mother aloe where I got all the babies, and as you can see, she's growing more babies as I speak right now, which is pretty cool. We got 2 small ones down there. So right now she has produced 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see right now. So that is amazing. So yeah, this is the mama plant that I keep talking about, and she's growing a flower. And we'll just keep an eye on this and see how it does through the next few weeks. Okay guys, as you saw outside, that is the mother aloe plant, and she is growing a beautiful flower. And in the next few weeks, we'll go back out and we'll check on her and we'll see how she's doing. And it's going to be really, really interesting to see how that flower develops. So that is going to be it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, share to grow our community, and subscribe if you are new here. And don't forget to hit that bell right next to that big red subscribe button so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys next week.